Welcome to the Quicksilver Q. Quicksilver Q is all about Wikileaks and Julian Assange. To talk about Assange and Q is kind of a no-brainer because who is the master of hidden and occulted information? Who sees the background? Who sees through walls, firewalls, if you will, walls of your servers? So I guess we could start with like Stratfor releasing their stuff. People were like, "Oh, that's interesting," but no one really knew what to make of it. You got things like the Panama Papers. You got all the Vault 7 stuff, which is playing into Q quite beautifully. Golly, it's almost related. It's amazing what you can do when you have all the time in the world in your hands. So let's just, for this one, we'll just assume that Assange is the Q. He is the Master Q, or one of them. I mean, he has to be. He's related to VQC, which has been running kind of a side queue for nerds, because the VQC account goes down when the Assange account goes down. So let's just get into the pandas. The Seth Rich. So Seth Rich, you got to figure the Demon Rats are trying to write that off as Guccifer 2.0. Guccifer, who released the D-Triple-C files, and then I guess Seth Rich was the all the voter info. I can't remember the name off the top of my head of what the system is called. But he was a Bernie bro, saw that there was bad stuff afoot, and was like, I'm going to do something about this, and got murked for it. Now, was Imran Awan trying to leverage that same information? I don't know. Possibly. Maybe he probably had all of it anyway. MP Van, or something like that. So, and then after that, the Podesta emails got released, but if I remember correctly, that wasn't actually WikiLeaks, though they verified the emails, and then, even more importantly, Podesta and Hillary verified the emails on their own. And CNN was trying to tell everybody, oh, you can't read these, only we can read these. It's like, shut up, you liars. So with Assange, you got the entirety of the WikiLeaks team, whoever on earth that is. You had all the where is Assange dead? You had Kim.com's involvement. You still got Defanga's involvement, even though some really weird stuff just happened with him. And the Red Triangle crew. And then you also got stuff like Edward Snowden and Bradley Manning, who are probably just meant to make you not trust WikiLeaks by association, by having them do somewhat similar things, though the difference is that they released the files under their own name, whereas WikiLeaks, they always hide their sources, because it's not about the messenger, it's about the message. I mean, yeah, you got to check the veracity of the messenger, but ultimately, did the memo get across? So let's say that Assange gave Trump all of his cables, or just access to the blockchain, RSA, and let's say that Assange has already passed that anyway, using hash graphs instead of blockchains. Well, let's say Trump can just see everything, and so could Admiral Rogers, or maybe Palantir was all up in the blockchain anyway, and he was like, hey guys, here's all the Julian stuff, maybe you want to see this? And they're like, why yes. And, they got him out, and were like, what's up, bro? We're going to have a great time, we're going to make the world great again. And so, yeah, sit back, grab some popcorn, enjoy the show.